Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap, the Atlanta Braves and the Washington Nationals. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us here. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this, pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and on the mound now, Mackenzie Gore.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Leading off, Michael Harris
Leading
the
off
second.
for the Braves, center fielder Michael Harris the second.
Outside low, and we're off and rolling here in D.C.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Left-hand hitter waits. The other way, fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. A switch hitter batting right. Breaking ball inside. Ball one. Runner at second, nobody out. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. 1 away.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Profar, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that one is inside ball one. Runners are at the corners, one away. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Young makes the play. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're up by 3.
It's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
So here's Murphy now. Murphy, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. And first offering is fouled off. Slides, but he can't come up with it. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting 8, right fielder, Jared Kelnick.
Here's Jared Kelnick. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded
Batting 9,
and 2 gone.
shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Here's Orlando Arcia. That clips a corner.
Big moment in this game. 2
0-1.
outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, that was pretty close right there.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it, there's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Nationals nothing. Back in Washington, D.C., and towing the slab in this one, Chris Sale. What should we keep an eye on here?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now one missed. Next offering is downstairs.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Murphy fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's the rookie right fielder, Dylan Cruz. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
2-0.
Right through there for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2 the count.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right
Batting
there. Just
third.
nasty. It looks like a
Left
fastball
fielder,
thigh high that you
James
got to protect the
Wood.
zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and
0-1.
kind of makes you look silly.
James Wood stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Two out, space is empty. That one misses, and a count 2-1. In the air, right field. Kelnick makes the play, and that ends the inning. Back here in Nationals
Leading off
Park.
for Atlanta,
Second inning
center
set to
fielder,
go.
Michael
So now
Harris,
to the
the
plate for
second.
Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. Gore back to work. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Into the second deck it goes. It's 4-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Fastball for a strike.
Always exciting to see a
0-1
leadoff
for
home
count.
run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Profar gets a piece there.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Over to low. Profar is out.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley at the plate. Flied to right his first time.
Riley used to be a pitcher back in the day, Boog. In fact, fans used to give him a hard time in his rookie ball days because he started the season with a long slump. He'd get messages questioning if he should go back to pitching, but turns out he made the right choice.
0-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
One down, base is empty. And that one a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a
That's ball
ball.
2.
That one out to right. Cruz sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Atlanta, first baseman, Matt Olson.
2 down, base is empty. Matt Olson now at the plate. Singled and scored his first time. That's outside. Ball 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And another ball.
And an area that goes
3 balls,
unnoticed
no
is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have
Now
a
batting,
very aggressive
designated
secondary
hitter,
lead. So a ball
Marcell
down the line
Ozuna.
or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ozuna
Oh,
in now,
out.
takes ball 1 off the plate. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound. Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman,
And here comes
Ozzy Albies.
Ozzy Albies to the dish. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
That's a
little
ball.
bit low.
What you got?
Albies started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Next pitch is outside. Activity in the Washington bullpen. DJ Hers, the young lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And there's the automatic. That one laced to center and a base hit. The throw in, but it's offline, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Mackenzie Gore done for the day, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching.
On
for
a
the
pitch now for the
Nationals.
Nationals, DJ
Number
Hers.
77.
Well, they need someone to stop the
DJ
bleeding and keep the
Hurd.
score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
First and second, 2 outs. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Hard hit to third. They get the force. They limit the damage here. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off for
And here's the first
Washington.
baseman, Nathaniel
First
Lowe.
baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
And that's a little high. Sale, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And downstairs, assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. And there's the strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Draws the walk there. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Low on at first, nobody out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up.
You
know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Foul ball. Down the line, Profar flying after this one, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Sale ready, swings and misses. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
K-Bert Ruiz stands in now and watches strike 1. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nationals leave 1. It's 5-0. And we're back.
Leading
now
off
it's the right
for
fielder,
Braves,
Jared
right
Kelnick.
fielder, Jared Kelnick.
That misses the zone. 1-0.
You know, these Braves really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Orlando Arcia.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Orlando Arcia went down on strikes his first time through. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. And that is out of play. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Now batting.
So two
is
down
center
now,
fielder, Michael
and here
Harris
is
II.
Michael Harris II. He's already homered here in this one. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Started to
watch
swing,
out.
held up. And delivers outside. Just missed. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Young on the move. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back in Washington, D.C., set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Jose Tena. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Sale delivers. Misses off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 2-2 on the way. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one is downstairs. Ball 3. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Batting ninth.
So
center
digging in,
fielder,
Jacob Young.
Jacob Young.
First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field.
Now batting, shortstop, C.J.
So the Nets lineup turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams now. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball. Young leads off first with 1 away.
Come on, DC.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Let's go, Nationals. Come on.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound.
Up
He's
next
looking
for
very
the
much on his game in the early parts of this
right
one, Boog.
fielder,
Fully on the
Dylan
attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Snap throw to first.
Thanks, he's good.
Back in safe, really close. Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count.
There goes the runner. Strike in there. throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Man on second, 2 down. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Got him swinging. So 1 left for Washington. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here in Nationals
Leading
Park
off for the
as we
Braves,
go to the
left
top of the
fielder,
4th. Digging in is the switch hitting
Profar.
outfielder, Jurickson Profar. Profar, an all-star a season ago, 32 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Backdoor breaking ball
1-0.
just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Wood under this one. Hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
Up next for Atlanta, third baseman.
Here's Austin Riley.
0
for 2 in this one. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, nabs it, 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some
Now
nice
batting, first
ride
baseman,
up in the
Matt
zone right there.
Olson.
Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Olson
Ball
up to hit for
inside.
the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball right side. Over to Lowe. And Olson is set down. That's out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3. But they hold a 5-0 lead. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off
Bottom
for
4, here's the left fielder,
Left
James
fielder,
Wood.
James Wood.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into
No
a
ball,
bunch
2
of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
In the air, left side. Profar has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nathaniel
Lowe up to hit. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those
That's the
secondary
ball.
pitches and command them.
I got
Looks
one
like he's
ball,
doing a
one
nice
strike.
job of it.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. Here's Josh Bell.
Up next,
Struck
for
out
the
swinging his
Nationals,
first time.
Designated hitter, Josh Bell.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Marcell Ozuna. That's in there.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And now 2 balls and a strike. That's a little bit low.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Wood settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. A little bit low. And that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Sean Murphy.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Sean Murphy. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next offering is fouled back.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Way high there. And it's a full count. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Nationals nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Luis Garcia. Sale back to work. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground. Foul. And that's just foul. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
Now batting.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. His first at bat was a strikeout. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The Braves leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2.
2 Strikeout.
In the air, right field, Kelnick makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman
Jose Tena getting ready to
Tena.
hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fought off foul. That's a strike. 0-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And down on strikes he goes. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. Back in Washington, D.C. All set for the top of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, Jared Kelnick. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Zach Brixey, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Sims getting cranked up as well. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
It's a really good swing. He just didn't get quite enough of it to beat the wind. It's blowing in from right field right now.
And here is Orlando Arcia, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The shortstop takes the ball. Not close with that one, and the count is 2-0. And he takes a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, left fielder Jurickson.
That ball was
Profar.
absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Profar in the box here lets that one go for a ball. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 5 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom of the 6th. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young.
Center fielder Jacob Young.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Foul ball there. The shortstop takes the ball. Young gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Just misses with that one.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Got him. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one.
Next,
That was his
for the
third
Nationals,
strikeout, and this
right
one
fielder,
looking, obviously, so he's been a little
Cruz.
overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Cruz in the box again. Takes a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Man at first, one away. That one fouled off. And Sale deals. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Wood in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
2 balls, no strikes.
In the air, right side. Kelnick on his way over. Squeezes it. And that's the inning. Back here in Nationals Park. Here's Profar now.
Left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Come on, DC. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Profar gets a piece there. Falling behind 2-1. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Riley, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch, and he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Next one off the
That's
plate inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Misses off the inside. 2-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball 3.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
2 down, base is empty. And the batter now, Matt Olson. Not
Ball
even
1,
close there. And that's ball 1. Upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that's way high. And now 3-0. They say you win.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Just off the outside edge. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit, Ozzie Albies. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Wood makes the catch, and that is that. 2 left for Atlanta as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now Nathaniel Lowe. Late on that fastball. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Number 63 warming up as well. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Now batting.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
1 down, base is empty. Off the mark there. And the count even 1-1. Now 1 miss.
1 strike.
The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. That one missing inside. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Baseman,
And now it's Luis Garcia. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
One's the count. Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Profar pulls it down, and there are 2 outs. K-Bert Ruiz will hit next.
K-Bert Ruiz.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Bell off of first with 2 away. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. One and 2 now. Sale back to work. And that's down and away. That's down and in. A slider missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
52.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the third baseman, Jose Tena. Ball 1 there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Kelnick makes the catch. And that is that.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Lucas Sims.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Sean Murphy.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy, 1 for 3. That's in for a strike. And that's in the dirt. And that one pulled foul. 1-2 now. And there's
Two
a ball.
balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And now 1 away.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch
Now batting,
finished.
right fielder,
Right down the middle,
Jared
just
Kelnick.
a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Jared Kelnick next up for the Braves. That one's in there, 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Zach Brixey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Arcia at the plate and takes high there. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, no strikes. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. And now the center fielder, Jacob Young. And takes low for ball 1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Daysbel Hernandez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Two balls, no strikes to count. Inside, just missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter,
Up
2
next
balls and
for
no
the
strikes, but
Nationals,
now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Abrams stands in now and watches strike 1. That one pushed foul. The 0-2. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Makes the grab, one down. And now up for Washington, Dylan Cruz. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Outside low. Ball 1.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. Young leads off first with 1 away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
Wood stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is down low. He was late there. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The Braves leading by 5 near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there. Got him. That ends the frame. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Zach Grixey.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Check swing, no appeal.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Now he breaks his bat. Picks it up with the bare hand, gathers and throws, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Profar climbs in on that left side. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Runner on the go. Caught and missed. Throw to second. Tag. Out in second.
Not a fast runner on the base path, so this kind of looks like it was a hit and run call from the dugout. Got to make contact some way or somehow because that guy's not going to be able to steal second base and be safe.
One down, base is empty. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here comes Austin Riley.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And first offering is fouled off. In there at the knees. Next pitch inside. Now 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Nationals nothing. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Number 63.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. That one missed.
1 strike.
And that's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now fly ball to right center. Kelnick moving under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated
So now
hitter,
here's the DH, Josh Bell. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Outside.
That one the other way. Makes the grab. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Luis Garcia taking in for the Nationals.
Garcia.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
The Nats down to their final strike. Well struck right field. That one hops against the fence. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. First pitch misses. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Coming home. He'll score. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So runner at second, 2 down. Up now for Washington, Jose Tena. That's too low, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And another ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Man at second. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.